The Record Store Day 2026 list. I actually had a Record Store Day video planned, like talking about the problems of it. But, yeah. We're here now. So, I did know of some stuff here and weird, but yep. There we go. But yeah, we are just going to discuss the Record Store Day list. We're going to go through it, have a fun time, all that stuff. I know of the Bowie ones already, and we'll see them in due time, but other than that, I did a small scan, but other than that, nothing crazy. So we're going to get into it. We're recording, bingo we are. Should double check to make sure we're all good with the 200 items, so that way we're not doing 20 pages, but let's do it. There we go. So first up is We Are Not Live by 13th Floor Elevators. 2,000 copies on Charlie Records, an exclusive. Okay. Records Today reprised the 1968 album live. Any sort of special colorway? Don't see any sort of special track listing. Well, colorway, but there's the track listing for everyone who wants to know. Then we have Aha. They had one not that long ago, I think. Actually, I think it was last Record Store Day. Yeah, it was like very close. Yeah. Analog 20th Anniversary. So there's that. Did everything switch over? But it's on double LP. It is a... what is it? 2500 Rhino exclusive. Alright, we're all set. Sorry. Anything special with it? I hate how this is set up, but okay. 8 studio album. I thought they had more, but okay. A deluxe 2 CD edition will be. Oh wow. First time on vinyl. That's cool. Bryan Adams' Tough Town. We got the regular LP, 2,000 copies. Bad Records, an exclusive. Compilation never before released on vinyl. Unreleased tracks, non-album material. Has Tough Town, and then it has a photo booklet. Okay. So far, no color vinyl that I'm aware of. That's interesting. Against Me, New Wave B-Sides. 12-inch vinyl EP, 3,000 copies on Rhino, an exclusive. There we go, pink vinyl. B-Sides from Against Me's New Wave Sessions. Nice. There's the track list for that one. Then we have, oh, sweet heavens. Jane Aiko Trip. Double picture disc. Come on. Def Jam, 2,000 copies, an exclusive. Nothing crazy here, it looks like. Air Moon Safari, the Athens concert. Regular LP on Rhino, 4,500, an exclusive. Anything crazy here? Nothing that I can find. Any first live album ever released by the legendary French band. What the hell is this? Zenny Gava, or I'm gonna say Zenny Jiva, and Steve Albini. Super Unit Maximum Implosion. Double LP on Skin Graft Records. 900 copies. And it's a limited regional. Okay. Collected collaborative works of them two. One comprehensive package. Included is Zenny Jiva's landmark album Naiha, Rare Super Unit studio recordings, and the live album Alright You Little Bastards. Okay. Oh wait, this Steve Albini does sound familiar. I don't know about Zenny Jiva, but hey, it looks like it'll be on bright red colored vinyl. Nice. Alcatraz, No Parole from Rock and Roll. Double LP Culture Factory 2,000 copies. It looks like it's going to be a red and orange. One on red black splatter and one on black red as an OBS. That's not what's pictured there, but okay. And there's a CD copy. Yeah. All-time low TBD title. The Record Store Day 2026 exclusive 7-inch. Photo Finish Records, 1,200 copies. Exclusive. Goddamn. I'm guessing it's going to be an announced single later on, from what it's looking like. Amble Hand-Me-Downs. It's on Warner, 1,000 copies, a limited regional. Nothing crazy here. That's it. John Anderson and the Band Geeks, True. Double LP Frontiers, 1,500 copies in a first. Deluxe edition of the critically acclaimed release. Including a previously unreleased piano string quartet version of Build Me an Ocean. And alternate and exclusive artwork designed by Stan Decker. Okay. Cool. Angel of Man, Ronin, Cyberpunk 2077. 750 copies at the limited regional. Materia Collective. Okay. Anything here? Unreleased vinyl only bonus track. Available nowhere else. Please tell me it's on a color vinyl. Katana Cyber Red 1LP. There you go. Guessing it'll be kind of around this red. That'll be cool. April, March. February. I had to. Villarville, Bong Load Records, 750 copies of limited regional. New album of all original songs plus exclusive RSD bonus tracks and insert. Ugh. Sages by Lorraine Sages and Olafur Arnolds. 12-inch EP, Verve, 1,500 copies and exclusive, and nothing else. The Art of Noise. Art of Noise, The Seduction of Claude Debussy. Double LP, Demon Records, 1,500 copies and exclusive. Fifth and final studio album by Art of Noise, and their only studio album never released on vinyl. There you go. Exclusive pressing, translucent blue double LP. Roy Ayers, Daddy Bug. It's on Nature Sounds, 1,500 copies and exclusive. Ooh, yellow colored vinyl. There we go. Baby Metal, if you like baby metal. Live at the O2 Arena Highlights, 12-inch vinyl EP on Capitol. 3,000 copies and exclusive. Clear vinyl. Okay. Could have had something cool, but whatever. Features Tom Morello, F-Hero, Polyphia, Baby Metal and Electric Callboy, Poppy. I like Poppy. Bad Brains Live. I know, no, the last time was the rare one, if I'm correct. There was one, some sort of rare, like, punk live album. Bad Brains Live, ORG Music, 2500 copies exclusive. Originally released on SST Records and recorded during the band's 1987 tour. Solar Flare colored vinyl. Chet Baker, live in Japan, 1987. Fukui, Volume 1. This is I've never seen this label before. For vinyl import, I've never seen that one yet. So, it's an import, solid spin this now, 1,000 copies, of limited regional. Any special thing for this? Record Store Day 2026 releases a Japanese import title. That's interesting. Cool. And there is... Oh, Volume 2! So Volume 2, same thing, 1,000 copies, okay. Why not just make it a box set, but okay. It's crazy how it's like... Whatever. Bat for Lashes, A Fleet of Bats early demos, 900 copies on BMG, limited regional. Recently unearthed and previous unreleased live recordings of the debut album by Bat for Lashes, Fern Gold, to celebrate the 20th anniversary. There we go. That's cool. I don't think no, it's not a colorway, but cool. I saw this and I was surprised. I didn't even know he had one. Tony Bennett, MTV Unplugged. Double LP, Legacy, 2,200 copies and exclusive. Released on vinyl for the first time. From 1994. Did I say it up there? I don't think so. Whatever. Don't see any sort of special whatevers, but cool. Big Sean, Detroit. Double LP, Good Music, Def Jam, 2,000 copies is the first. Standard black discs. Way to keep it classy. This is interesting. Black Sabbath featuring Tony Iommi, 7th Star. It's an LP on Rhino, 5,400 copies and exclusive. Not really a fan of this one, honestly. Red and Black Splatter. And includes the single remix version of No Stranger to Love. That's weird. Whatever. The Blasters, Rare Blast, Studio Outtakes, and Movie Music, 1979 to 85. 1,200 copies, Liberation Hall exclusive. Anything special? Cobalt Blue. Bluey, Up Here, Zoetrope picture discs. I'm guessing Bluey's still popular. Damn. LP, Demon Records, 5,000 copies exclusive. I mean, if it's for kids, hey, good to you. Not for me, but whatever. Blur, Live at the Budokan. Double LP, Parlophone, Warner. I finally learned how to say it. I was saying Paralophone. I could not read it for some reason. It was like it always got mixed up. I thought it was Paralophone, not Parlophone. I'm an idiot. 2,000 copies of exclusive, double red vinyl. Cool. These are what I'm talking about. David Bowie's Hello Space Boy. 7,500 copies on Rhino for an exclusive neon pink vinyl. And includes the remixes. I've already seen what the remixes are. I am so excited for this one. And this one. I still do not have Outside on vinyl. Like, in any capacity. I have every other album from him. From the 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s, 2000s, 2010s, whatever. I have everything but this. It's on Rhino, 7,500 copies, and exclusive. Originally released as a 13-track cut down of Bowie's 20 Studio album, The Outside. This exclusive clear vinyl version features remastered audio for the first time. Cut to half speed at Air Studios London. Oh my god. Bob Brady and the Concords. Love in the Chariot Records recordings. Let's just... that threw me off. 900 copies, Omnivore, limited regional. Okay. Long at a print 60s, Baltimore? Okay. I've heard that name before then. I know who that is, I think. On Opaque Blue. That's cool. Bring Me the Horizon. Low Files. Double LP Columbia, 1,500 copies, and at the first. Expanded their Sonic universe, released a Low Files 23-track album of lo-fi reinterpretations across their celebrated catalog of music. This unique project sees tracks from every era, including 2013's Sempiternal. I'm still trying to find this on vinyl. I have the CD from when it came out. Oh my god, it's such a good album. I haven't really listened to them much after that, honestly, but I might get into it. I don't know. 2024's Posthuman Next Gen Transfer. Okay. Double Black Re-Vinyl. I don't know what that is. Die-cut cover sleeve. Okay. We got Can You Feel My Heart. Okay. Sleepwalking, I know. I think I know Drown as well. Oh, wow. Shadow Moses. Okay. That one's a maybe, honestly. That one's a maybe, I have to say. Danny Brown, Grown Up, 7-inch vinyl, Reservoir Recording, 1,500 copies, and it's exclusive. Looks like it's going to be on maybe a green, maybe? Classic hip-hop single that captures everything fans love about the Detroit rapper. Okay. Includes the instrumental version as the B-side. That's cool. I don't see anything about a colorway, but it looks like it might be green with how that's looking, but cool. This is weird. Bruford, Feels Good to Me. LP, Culture Factory, 1,000 copies, limited regional. Prog rock drummer Bill Bruford's first studio album. OBI Side Spine. I will get a lot of hate for this probably. I'm not really a huge fan on OBI strips or OBI side spines. To me, it's just annoying with how to store vinyl because they don't fit inside the record, and I'm like, they're so fragile half the time. I don't know. It's on crystal blue vinyl. Nice. The Bucketheads All in the Mind Expanded Edition. Ow. Then import, music on vinyl, 1,000 copies, limited regional. Dutch import title. Solo project by American DJ producer known as Kenny Dope Gonzalez. Features 3 bonus tracks. And Translucent Green, nice. Jeff Buckley live at I'm gonna say live at Olympia. I'm guessing that's what it is. Double LP Legacy 15,000. There we go. That's a lot. Live album captures Jeff Buckley and band across 2 nights in Paris, July 6th and 7th. First time on vinyl. This is a CD at $32.50. Leslie Butler. Crazy looking cover, but cool. I'm guessing it's Jargon. LP BMG 1,500 copies and exclusive. Originally released in 1975, known to be one of the coolest and most highly regarded dub albums of the 70s. Album is currently unavailable in any physical format, aside from secondhand. Damn. And even for American folk who like this, damn. Yeah, even... oh, God, no. That's a bad picture. Not really... it's not that expensive, though, it looks like. And in terms of what they're talking about... about $62 for that and then $116. So it's not awful pricing in my opinion. How much is a test press? Test pressing is $141. So it seems like it is easily available right now. but we know what it means. Cool. Caitlin Butts, Yeehaw Sessions, Republic 1500 copies first. Black vinyl, combining two of Caitlin's EPs never before seen. Camp 10th Anniversary Edition, Double LP, Camp LLC, 3,500 copies and exclusive. Coke Bottle Clear. I love Coke Bottle Clear. It always looks cool. Camper Van Beethoven Tusk. Double LP Cooking Vinyl, 1,000 copies, limited regional. Pressed on one purple and one crystal clear vinyl. Okay. Kamran, Kill a Season, Double LP Nature Sounds, 1,000 copies, a limited regional. Influential Harlem rapper Cameron Head, Senate hip hop upper Echelon, I don't fucking know. Double red vinyl. Captain Beefheart. Lick Off My Decals, baby. Deluxe Edition. Double LP Rhino. 3,000 copies and exclusive. Deluxe Edition, the classic album. I don't know if this is on custom clear, whatever, all colorway, but whatever. Double LP vinyl set. Original album, original master tapes. That's cool. Digital LP. Let's see what the additional one is. There we go. What is it? This is a good album. I want them to do, what is it, Blue Jeans and Moonbeams? That would be a cool one. So it looks like we have an instrumental version of damn near all of them. And then alternate version of Lick Off My Decals, baby. And I Want to Find a Woman, That'll Hold My Big Toe Till I Have to Go. And Whoa Is Me Bob. Okay. I don't have this album yet, so I'm going to buy it regardless. Brandy Carlisle, Live at Easy Street Records, Volume 2. Lost Highway, 8,000 copies exclusive. Queso's Live. Nearly 2 decades after recording her first live album. I don't see a colorway, but cool. The Cars, Heartbeat City Live. Double LP, 3,500 copies, and exclusive on Rhino. Anything crazy on it? Features all live versions of 1984 recorded at Summit in Houston, Texas, previously unreleased on any audio format, physical or digital. Oh, wow. That's cool. But any colorway? Don't know. James Carter, Cyrus, Chestnut, Allie Jackson, and Reginald Veal, Gold Sounds, Jazz Tribute to Pavement, Double LP, Modern Harmonic, 1,000 copies, and at the first. Anything crazy? Colored vinyl, at least there's that. Nice. Nico Case, Cool Boys, 7-inch vinyl, Anti, 2,500 copies and exclusive. Anything, colorway? I don't know. Mama Cass. That's interesting. I just picked up one of hers recently, and this is another hard. You don't really find Mama Cass albums, or it sounds bad saying. Seeing Mama Cass. It's Cass Elliot. She hated being called Mama. I just saw that and my brain just went with it. It's hard to find any Cass Elliot albums at all. Like when I found that one a couple months ago, that was like insane. It's on Geffen. It's 1,500 copies and exclusive. Anything crazy with it? Any cool colorway? Including 2 tracks from the original sessions previously released on vinyl. Darling Be Home Soon and Sistabel Lane. I don't see the colorway in here, but regardless, it'll still be awesome to grab this. The Chameleons cassette box. Cassette Never Not Goth Grave Face. 800 copies, a limited regional. Ton of music from post-punk goth legends, the Chameleons. And albums featured in the box are here. There you go. Ray Charles Live, double LP, Tangerine Records, 900 copies, a limited regional. Tangerine colored vinyl, thank God. And collectible lithograph from the Poster Bill. 50th anniversary of his definitive live album and first ever vinyl release of the entire 75-minute concert. That's cool. Charlie XCX Party for you. I mean, I enjoyed picking up the Chapel Roan and what's her name? Kesha. And I've seen Charlie XCX a bit more here and there. I might check out the music. It might be one to pick up. I've heard this song before. It's not bad. 7-inch vinyl, 8,000 copies, and exclusive. Ultra clear vinyl, etched B-side. PVC bag with transparent sticker. Thank God. Cool. Don Cherry, Blue Lake, double LP, Charlie Records. 1,000 copies, the limited regional. Anything crazy here? Oh, there we go. First ever official reissue of Blue Lake. Only in Japan, long out of print. There we go. Tyler Childers, live from Dinosaur World. Isn't this the... Yep. This one actually might be a get as well, because I've heard he's been getting popular and the song doesn't sound too bad. Live from Dinosaur World, 7-inch vinyl, RCA 5000 exclusive. Featuring live renditions of Biting List and Dirty Alt Trill, performed during the release weekend of Tyler Childers' critically acclaimed album Snipe Hunter. Nothing that I can see colorway, but cool. Collective Soul, Touch and Go, my bad. LP, Fuzzaflex Records exclusive. 10-song LP, new musically for the band, taking inspiration from the Cars. New wave music, available colored vinyl. Awesome. John Coltrane, the Tiberi Tape, preview of Mythic Recordings. LP on Verve Impulse, 6,000 copies and exclusive. Don't see anything else but cool. John Coltrane Quartet, France 1965 complete concerts. 4 LP set. If you're a fan of John Coltrane, the Quartet, there you go. 2,500 copies, Charlie Records exclusive. Normally these jazz ones don't come on any sort of crazy colorway. I think they should, but whatever. Hey, cool. Oh, picture disc. Ew. Alice Cooper's The Revenge of Alice Cooper limited picture disc set. Double LP ear music, 1,000 copies exclusive. I haven't listened to this album yet. I want to. I have heard the single off it though. Stuart Copeland, the Rhythmist, the Rhythmatist. LP Demon Records, 1,200 copies and exclusive. Original on vinyl for the first time since the original release to celebrate the recent 40th anniversary in 2025. Groundbreaking project, an album pressed on translucent blue vinyl for the first time exclusively for Record Store Day. Cream, Wheels of Fire, live at the Fillmore Auditorium and Winterland Ballroom. 3 LP set on UMR Polydor. 4,500 copies in the first. There was 8 additional tracks afforded to March 1968 concerts. 7 of the additional tracks were issued on Live Cream in 1970, Live Cream Volume 2 in 1972. We're Going Wrong has never been officially released before. All tracks newly remastered on black vinyl. That's cool. Marshall Crenshaw, the bootleg sounds of Marshall Crenshaw 84 to 87. Yep Rock Records, 900 copies of limited regional. Compilation of previously unreleased recordings, demos, and live songs. Quarter between 84 and 89. Includes the cover of Buddy Holly's That'll Be the Day. Cool. King Crimson. Live at Penn State. June 29th, 74. Double LP, DGM, 2,000 copies and a first. Okay. Crosby, Stills, and Nash's solo albums, 4 LP. Rhino, 1950 copies, exclusive. Debut solo album from Crosby, Stills, and Nash. After the overwhelming success of that and Deja Vu, includes an LP of rarities and demos for all 3 albums. That's cool. The Cult, Weapon of Choice. It's on a regular LP, Cookin' Vinyl. 1,500 copies and exclusive. First time on vinyl, there you go. Fans of The Cult. Silver Effect vinyl as well. Oh wow, they're going out with The Cure this year. Is it more? Yeah. Greatest Hits, double LP, 7,300 copies and exclusive. Silver Bio Vinyl. I don't know what that is, but okay. The Cure Acoustic Hits. Double LP, 7,200 copies on Rhino. Exclusive. Let me guess. Is there going to be a silver vinyl? Yep, Silver Bio. Lucy Dacus, or Dacus. I don't know who that is. New song, 7-inch vinyl. Geffen Records, 2,000 copies. Dada, or Dada. I don't know how to say it. El Subliminoso. Remastered, expanded, 30th anniversary. Double LP, Real Gone Music, 900 copies at the limited regional. They sound familiar. I don't know though. Adds 4 bonus tracks to the album's long-awaited vinyl debut. The Darkness, one-way ticket to Birmingham. Live at NEC, double LP, Rhino, 2,000 copies. Permission to Land. Okay. Red and yellow marbled vinyl. Nice. Skeeter Davis. Why does that sound familiar? End of the World, the Navy Hoedown Sessions. Country Rewind, 2,000 copies, and it's an exclusive. Pink vinyl. How much are going to keep this up? That's not. There we go. From 75. There's like nothing of each of them. That's crazy. That's crazy. Yeah, that makes sense why you can't hear it anywhere. I wonder if we just keep... I wonder if I look up the Navy. There we go. Yeah, this looks damn near... Whoever got that apparently got a hell of a sale. Yeah, whoever got that pretty much has like a gold mine, it looks like. That is crazy. Only 4 people have it. It's that unknown. That's wild. That might be a grab. Miles Davis, the New Sounds Mono 10-inch. That's cool. Craft Recordings, 2,000 copies and exclusive. 75th anniversary of reissue of Davis' first album. Cut from the original mono tapes by Kevin Gray at Coherent Audio. That's cool. The dB cycle per second US Tour 2024. Propeller sound recording 1,500 copies, and it's the first. Anything crazy here? Fireworks Splatter Vinyl. Dead or Alive, the Youthquake Tour. Double LP, Demon Records, 1,200 copies and exclusive. Live concert recorded at London's legendary Hammersmith Odeon. That's cool. Purple, translucent purple. Death Haven. The KEXP Sessions, 12-inch single, 6,500 copies. Okay, 4 songs, so it's... I don't know. You know how picky I am with some stuff. Olivia Dean, BBC Radio 1 Live Lounge, 7-inch vinyl. Island, 11,000 copies, and at the first. Live performance of Lydia's hit single, Man I Need. Cover of Raven Lenae's Love Me Not. That's cool. Def Leppard Slang, double LP, UMR Mercury Virgin. 5,000 copies, and at the first. 6 studio album. It looks like it's gonna be on this, like, what are they gonna call it? Like, it's like a pink. Bitch, I ain't pink. Iris Dement, The Way I Should, 30th anniversary. Yep Rock Records, 900 copies, and it's a limited regional. 3rd studio album from revered Americana singer-songwriter. Summer Sky Color Vinyl. Dr. Demento, Get Demented. 12-inch single, Demented Punk, 1,500 copies, and it's an exclusive. Restored and remastered from material from 1980 has been unavailable and out of print for decades. It's on a color vinyl. Any sort of track listing? There we go. That's it. Alabaster de Plume. Dear Children of Our Children, I Knew, and then Cremison. Vinyl EP. International Anthem Recording Co. 900 copies. Limited regional. That's pretty cool. Anything specific? That's cool. I'm not saying anything because of YouTube or whatever the hell. Or any sort of, like, little tags or whatever, but that's cool. Dijon, how do you feel about getting married? 12-inch vinyl EP. That's a crazy-ass cover, though. Warner Records, 4,400 copies. Brick color vinyl. Great. Marcolino Dimond. Brujeria? Craft Record and Concord, 1350 at the first. Any sort of crazy thing I need to see? I don't know. Dinosaur Jr. live in Hollywood, 1991. The Green Mine Tour. On Cherry Red Label, 1450 copies. The first 4th studio album from Transparent Vinyl. Dr. Feelgood, Oil City Confidential Soundtrack. Double LP Rhino exclusive. Nothing I can see about that, but cool. Doctor Who, The Rescue. Doctor Who fans, there you go. More. On Demon Records, 1,200 copies and exclusive. Anything crazy? I don't know. Yep. Rescue Red Translucent. Dog's Eye View. Happy Nowhere. 30th Anniversary Deluxe Edition. My hand hurts. Double LP Sony Music Fugitive Recording, 3,000 copies exclusive. Double Green with Black Smoke. That's cool looking. The Doors, Strange Days, 1967. A Work in Progress Part 2. Ow. Rhino 7830, exclusive. Newly unearthed material from the band's early 1967 album sessions, featuring rough mixes of the final overdubs on side 1, previously unreleased outtakes of When the Music's Over on side 2. That could be cool. I don't know. Dope, John Densmore and Chuck D. That's interesting. That's an interesting combo. So we got it on ORG Music, 2,000 copies exclusive. Former RSD ambassador and hip-hop legend Chuck D, Public Enemy, joined forces with the Doors' iconic drummer John Densmore for No Country for Old Men. That's funny as hell. Recorded specifically for 20... I gotta get this. This is wild looking. Spoken word, rhythm, and raw social commentary. The record bridges generations of rebellion and reflection. Includes the RSD Song of the Year, Every Tick Tick Tick. That's cool. The Dream Syndicate, Sketches for the Medicine Show. LP, Fire Recording, 600 copies at the Limited Regional. Unreleased rare recordings from the Dream Syndicate's Awesome Medicine Show era. Anything crazy? No. Dropkick Murphy and the Outlets. Knock Me Down. 7-inch vinyl on Tang at the first. Outlet, track from the 1980, alongside a 2000 cover by Dropkick Murphys. Okay. Drum Corps, that's weird looking. Volume 1, Resistance Drums. Skin Suit Communications, 550 copies, the Limited Regional. Band of drummers playing along with protest chants to support democracy. That's cool. So we got Matt Chamberlain, Eric Aldenius, Kelly Scott, Jason Gherkin, Chris Enriquez, Greg Saunier, Blake Fleming, Cliff Surlock, Noah Lager, Ian Prince, a lot more basically. That's crazy. Wait. Oh. Love it. That. I don't know, maybe I'll get it. I know I'm getting this. Oh my god. She was my first, celebrity crush. Holy hell. I actually bought the CD a while ago just because. Hilary Duff, Mine. 10,000 copies and exclusive. Includes new recorded versions of Come Clean and What Dreams Are Made Of on silver vinyl. Gotta do that. Ian Dury and the Blockheads live in London 1980. Double LP, Demon Records, 1,000 copies of Limited Regional. At the double LP on orange vinyl. That's cool. Originally transmitted from a special TV performance for the Old Grey Whistle Test and for John Peel on BBC Radio 1. Nice. Electronic. 1996 remixes, 1999. 12-inch vinyl EP on Rhino, 2,000 copies and exclusive. Anything crazy? Colorway? Don't know. Sophie Ellis Bextor, Read My Lips, 25th Anniversary Edition. I feel old, because now it's sad that 25th Anniversary Editions is 2001. Ugh. Double LP, UMR, Polydor, 2,000 copies of the first. Debut album, Read My Lips, featuring exclusive voice recordings incorporated throughout the album, plus rare bonus tracks and reimagined artwork. Released exclusively as part of Record Store Day. Glitter, double LP. LZ, Lead Poison, 10th Anniversary, double LP, Coal Mine Records, 1,000 copies of Limited Regional. Black Ice, what? Pressed on a striking Leadstone color variant, a translucent metallic blend of black ice fused with gold, white, and canary yellow. That could be cool. Empire of the Sun, Walking on a Dream Collector's Edition. Double LP Capital, 3,500 copies. It's on color vinyl. That is, yeah, you can see it. That's cool. En Vogue EV3, double LP, Real Gone Music, 900 copies, the Limited Regional. That's cool. Never been on vinyl. We're doing it. The double LP includes 2 Japan-only bonus tracks on forest green vinyl. English Teacher, Nearly Daffodils, Matt Maltese rework. 7-inch vinyl, UMR Island, 1,000 copies. Yeah. Recipients of the covered, yeah. Sky Blue. Ethel Cain, Inbred. That's a creepy cover. 12-inch vinyl EPs on the Daughters of Cain label. 6,500 copies at the first. Anything crazy? Original release in 21. Inbred of first on vinyl for the first time. Okay. Euphoria. Gift from Euphoria. Jackpot Records. 1,000 copies of limited regional. That looks like Ozzy. The only album they made... What is it called? There's 7 pressings of it. Ugh. It's on 8-track too, if you're crazy about that. So we're gonna look at, this is the, okay, so it's about it's a $100 album plus. If you want to get an OG Los Angeles pressing. Okay, so $50 still. Is that 2000? It says 2007. 180 gram vinyl. Okay, so if you want it, it's gonna cost you a bit. But premium black vinyl. Honestly, this might be a grab as well. They might have cooked this time again. Bill Evans at the BBC. Voice crack, sorry. Complete 1965 London sets. Double LP, Elemental Music, 3,500 copies exclusive. It's jazz, so of course 180 gram set. Fall Out Boy, so much for 2-hour tour dust. I don't know. Live at Madison Square Garden, 20,000 copies on a triple LP exclusive. 32 songs, damn. And that sugar we're going down. Oh, hello. Fear Factory, Digimortal, remastered, expanded, 25th anniversary. Real Gold Music, double LP, 1,000 copies, a limited regional, anything crazy. Black and Blue Splatter, there we go. Flat Duo Jets, self-titled, even though it says Boogie on your head. LP, Propeller Sound Recording, 1,500 copies, and at the first. These aren't outtakes, but alternate reality, the debut. Equally vital, equally ferocious, and left unreleased only because there was simply too much fire to fit on one LP. Limited deluxe box set for RC 2017 and out of print since. See, this I don't mind as much. Since they're reusing stuff, but since it was originally a box set exclusive and now it's its own piece, doesn't bother me as much as what they did with Rage Against the Machines. Flying Lotus 1983, it's on Brain Feeder, 2,000 copies. The first. Crazy. Anything about the color? I can't see. If you see it, let me know. 4 Squirrels. I think I have a CD for them actually right there. On Bay Path Road. With Bay Path Road. On YNT Music. 800 copies, a limited regional run. First ever album. Currently getting over 100. Okay. Foreigner 4 Live Tour 81-82 double LP, 2,500 copies, an exclusive. That's cool. Jackson C. Frank, self-titled, double LP, 1,600 copies, BMG exclusive. 60 years. Celebrating the one album Jackson recorded in his lifetime. Again, never heard of this. I've genuinely never heard of him. But that's cool. This is what we need, Record Store Day. More of this. I just wanted to be sure I got this right, dude. Don't know what these are for, but guessing this. How much is a... Okay. So we're going... Oh, wow. Look at that. Even the reprint. The original mono, $400. That's crazy. How the repress mono is damn near the same. Oh, I gotta check this out. That's cool. That's probably a pickup. Frankie goes the Hollywood Radio 1 Sessions 8283. UMR ZTT 2000 copies at the first. Available on vinyl for first time. Freeman with Freeman. Partisan 3000 copies exclusive. That sounds interesting. John Frusciante, only record water for 10 days. Double LP Rhino 3000 copies exclusive. Double vinyl, 4 bonus tracks, pressed on orange and blue color vinyl. Gabby's Dollhouse? What? A Meowsing Music? It's a kid's show, right? 1,500 copies exclusive. Pop-up vinyl. 3D pop-up of Gabby's Dollhouse, bringing the show's most beloved settings to life. That's pretty neat. That's kind of like what Jethro Tull did. Any sort of crazy vinyl colorway? I don't know. Peter Gabriel Sledgehammer. 12-inch single, real world, 2,000 copies. Okay, exclusive. And it's on a Zoetrope. Of course it is. If you're gonna do a 12-inch Zoetrope, put more than two songs on each side. What the fuck? Jerry Garcia, of course. More Jerry Garcia, everybody. Reflections, 50th anniversary, triple LP, Jesus. Round Records, Addo Records, 5,000 copies the first. Any colorway? Recorded with the Grateful Dead and Jerry Garcia Band, plus 2 bonus LPs featuring outtakes, jams, and 4 previously unreleased live recordings. That's crazy. Ghost Funk Orchestra, live in Europe. An LP, Karma Chief 2000 exclusive. Anything crazy here? I don't know. Ghost Note, Swagism. Double LP, Mixto Records, 1,500 exclusive. Double LP, 180 gram vinyl. That's cool. The Gits, etc. Sub Pop, 1,000 copies exclusive. Colored vinyl, colorway to be determined. That's cool. Goat Snake Dog Days. That's a cute cat. Southern Lord, 1,300 copies exclusive. Dark Blue Vinyl. Goblin. There we go. I didn't get the one last time. I might get this. Singles collection. 75 to 79 on Cinevox. 1,000 copies of limited regional. Following the success of The Other Hell. Okay. First time on vinyl. What? For the very first time on vinyl. Compilation. Okay. Color vinyl. There we go. Selena Gomez Droplets. 10-inch EP. Interscope. 3,500 copies. Fan favorite tracks on the Droplets EP featuring singles Wolves, Bad Liar, It Ain't Me. Collection spans multiple eras. Reflects evolution of Selena's sound on one LP. Clear glitter vinyl. Okay. That's cool. Gong. Damn. They're really pulling out all the stops this time, possibly. Flying Teapot. Charlie Records, 1,000 copies of limited regional. It's a half-speed Master Deluxe Edition. Hey, anything crazy? 16-page booklet. Deluxe gatefold. I don't see a colorway anywhere. Please tell me if there is. That's neat. Dallas Good and Richard Reed Perry, Where the Watchtowers. Or Were the Watchtowers, I don't know. Yep Rock Records, 900 copies at the first. White vinyl. Good Kid, Can We Hang Out Sometime? It looks like it's going to be... Oh, what is that? Amp, 1,000 copies, limited regional. Marble green vinyl. Uniquely colored die cut front cover reveals a pull-out pair printed inner sleeve illustration. That is multi-page video game inspired. That is really cool. Whoever likes them, there you go. That's a wild pick. Goten Project, best of them boobies. Double LP, Yabasta Records, 1,200 copies and exclusive. There we go. Ariana Grande and Cynthia Erivo. God damn it. No more Wicked. Why has there been more Wicked shit? I cannot stand it. How is there so much still left? Yeah, Wicked and a Wicked for Good. They just released a soundtrack. What the hell is this? Whatever. Double LP Republic. It'll get people out to record store day. I'll say that. People will be there for record store day. That's all I care about. Support your local record stores, even if you're just going for this. 7,000 copies at the first. First time on vinyl. Recorded. Recorded live at iconic Dolby Theater in Los Angeles. Okay. $37-piece orchestra. Double LP on splatter color vinyl with unique cover art. If you know the songs, you know the songs. I don't. I will say, even though I'm not a fan of the Wicked era, whatever the hell it is, the vinyl do look cool. I will give them that. Speak of the devil, can we get rid of this shit? I swear it's a running joke with people I talk to on record store day. How many fucking Grateful Dead things can there be? Why does it feel like there's something to pop? Boston Music Hall, Boston, Massachusetts, June 11th, 76. 5 LP, it's going to be $125, I bet y'all. Rhino, 6,100 copies, and 5 LP, 180 gram vinyl set. Any colorway to make it worth my time? No. But, hey. Ooh, Sugar Magnolia. Johnny Be Good. Grateful. Okay, these I don't mind as much. It looks like St. Patrick's Day. That's cool. They did one just last record store day. On a Back Porch Volume 3. They did Volume 2 last time. Oh, it's Dogfish Head too. That's why I know it. Limited edition 180 gram vinyl LP. Okay. Good Times on the Back Porch. Support indie record stores I enjoyed. Okay. These are cool. I like this. I don't mind this as much. Violet Grohl? She makes music? What's Heaven Without You and a Swallowtail? 7-inch vinyl. Republic. 3,000 copies exclusive. Black vinyl. Record store day exclusive release. Okay. Vince Guaraldi. It's Arbor Day. Charlie Brown and Charlie Brown's All-Stars. Original soundtrack recording. Double LP. Lee Mendelson Film Productions, 5,000 copies exclusive. 2 discs celebrating 50th anniversary of it and 60th anniversary of All Stars. 10-inch clear 45 RPM baseball LP and All Stars comes with a special glove shape. Okay, that's cool, I think. It's odd but neat, I will say that. I will say that they do give them some pretty neat, interesting stuff. Haim Relationships, 12-inch vinyl LP, Columbia, 1,500 copies, and it's an exclusive. 4-track LP, 12-inch clear vinyl. John Wesley Harding, Here Comes the Groom Deluxe, double LP, Blind Owl, 1,000 copies, limited regional. Nothing crazy. Francois Hardy, in English. LP and a 7-inch, Omnivore Recordings, 1,200 copies, and exclusive. So I'm guessing it's going to be an included 7-inch. Bingo. 18. Okay. White vinyl, reprint of her first French EP, Joie de Chord, and tous les garçons et... I'm not even gonna try. Who is this? I swear, names sound so familiar, but yet they don't. They do and don't. They do and don't. So with her English studio recordings, that's what it is. So where's her EP? Damn, she did music for a hot minute. I should find it like this. And make it easier on myself. There we go. Portuguese and French. It said the French EP. Okay, so it's not super expensive if you want to grab it. Same with the French one if you're gonna go for the French one. I love the look of that. Discus Vogue. Never heard of that label. I'm guessing it's the French label. But that's cool. Roy Hargrove Byrne. Time Traveler Recordings, 2,200 copies of exclusive. First time ever. Remastered for audiophile fidelity. There you go. Anything crazy. Comes with a booklet with rare photographs. There you go. George Harrison, Dark Horse Zoetrope. I would love this album if it was not on a Zoetrope. God damn, it feels like my hand's popping. It's weird. Dark Horse, 3,000 copies exclusive. I'm just not a fan of them. And Extra Texture Zoetrope. Okay. Again, Dark Horse, 3,000 copies. I'm guessing it's a... Is it a die-cut sleeve? What is it? Wendell Harrison and Tribe, tribute to Ferris Sanders. ORG Music is out of copies, and it's a limited regional. That's cool. What? Why are we getting toys? Hemlock Springs, Going, 12-inch vinyl EP, Good Luck Having Fun Records, LLC, 1,500 copies, and it's the first. Any colorway? Not that I can see. Joe Henderson, Consonance, live at the Jazz Showcase, Triple LP, Resonance Records, 2,000 copies, and it's exclusive. Neil Horan, Flickr featuring RTE, the RTE Concert Orchestra. That's cool. Capitol Records, 1,500 copies, the first. Jade to the Max LP, Get On Down Records, or whatever the hell it is, 1,500 copies and exclusive. Anything crazy? Jade Color Vinyl Run, nice. Ahmad Jamal at the Jazz Showcase, live in Chicago, double LP, Resonance Records, 2,000 copies and it's exclusive. And it's the double LP, 180 gram, nice. The Jayhawks, 2 Meter Sessions. On Charlie Records, 2,500 copies, and it's exclusive. Colorway, where you at? Black and white. Oh, no. I thought that was a colorway. I was like, no! Still cool. Waylon Jennings and the Wailers. The Ballader meets the Dukes of Hazzards. Nice. Son of Jesse, 30 Tigers, 1,500 copies, and exclusive. Archiving another. That's cool, if you're a fan of that stuff. Carly Rae Jepsen, Disco Darling. 7-inch vinyl. Schoolboy Interscope, 2,000 copies exclusive. Unreleased track by Diamond Certified Grammy Award. Okay. Recorded for a 2019 album dedicated before being left on the cutting room floor. After a demo leak, fans had begged for an official release. That's cool. That one might be a pickup. The Jesus and Mary Chain, I've heard about them. Some Candy Talkin' EP. 12-inch vinyl EP, Third Man Records, so you know it's going to be good. 2,000 copies in exclusive. Many colorway. That's cool. Joan Jett and the Blackhearts live at the Ritz NYC 81. Blackheart Records, 4,500 copies at the first. Anything crazy here? I don't know. But cool. Elton John. I'm guessing that's glow in the dark because I see a hue around it. Positivia presents Elton John the Remixes LP UMR EMI, 7,500 copies at the first. Yep, glow in the dark. Unique collection highlights the remarkable remix archive, bringing together club favorites. Okay. That's pretty neat. John Boy, Pistol Swing, and Claim Dedication of Discography. That's crazy. Are those tapes? Double LP Southern Lord, 1,000 copies. 90s noise punk rock trio. Okay. Guessing it's gonna be on some sort of like brownish looking. It looks cool. Jack Johnson. Isn't that the Curious George guy, or am I thinking of someone else? Hold On to the Light, 7-inch vinyl, Republic, 1,000 copies, limited regional. George Jones, The Cold Hard Truth, 2,750 copies on Rhino exclusive. Light blue vinyl. Judas Priest, live in Los Angeles in 1990. Legacy recording, 4,900 copies, and it's an exclusive. Only available on CD first. Nothing crazy I can see. Cool. Junkie XL, Saturday Teenage Kick, remastered, expanded. Double LP, Real Gone Music, 900 copies, a limited regional. That's cool. Jurassic 5 Quality Control 25th Anniversary Edition. Double LP on Get On Down, 3,000 copies, and it's an exclusive. Tongue twist in there. Wood grain depressing. What? Clipboard outer screen. That's crazy looking. I think, right? Weird. Whatever. What the hell? Mikiko Kaji. Irma Bushi. And then The Flowers of Carnage. Vinyl import on Tachiku Entertainment. Toyokasi. 500 copies of limited regional. Okay. Her debut album, Gincho Wadadori, with Who's with Passport Across the World. That is great. I might get it. It's weird, I like it. Cat's Eye, Touch Gabriella, tour arrangement and acapella versions. HYBE and Geffen, 80,000 copies at the first. There you go. Splatter, Red Reversible Splatter 12-inch. There you go. There's a lot of imports this year. K-Tronada. Ain't No Damn Way, LP, RCA, 2,500 copies exclusive. Looks like it's on solid black, but that's... I don't like... At least it's rounded. Tommy Keene, song from the film 1984, Reflection Sessions. On DBPM Records, 1,000 copies of limited regional. Vinyl, hidden... Okay. Shaka Khan, Naughty. LP on Get On Down, 1,500 copies and it's exclusive. Fig cream colored vinyl. Are they showing on, no. Krangbin. I butchered that. White Gloves 2 and M Blank. 7-inch vinyl, Dead Oceans, 2,500 copies exclusive. Weird but cool. Freddie King, Feeling Alright, complete 1975. Nancy Pulsations concert, Triple LP, Elemental Music Records, 2050 at the first. King Gizzard, there we go. Big Fig Wasp, on Having Fun, 2,500 copies at exclusive. I helped a buddy get the Paper Airplane one last time. That's cool. $1 from every record will be sold. Will benefit pollinator charity. Save the bees. That's pretty neat for what it is. Nice. Whoa! This is a get. I love Kiss. I can't deny it. I love Kiss. The 70s one mainly. I like a lot of Kiss stuff, but mainly the 70s is just so cool. Special Kiss Tour album, 12-inch vinyl EP on Mercury, 10,000 copies. The first. After the massive success of the fourth album, Destroyer, the band embarked on their 76th summer tour. Casablanca Records released a promo-only 12-inch EP, the 4 singles from the Destroyer album titled the Special Kiss Tour album. Really? No! Don't do that. Oh, you're right. Damn. What does the OG look like? That's cool. Black and White Splatter. Mark Knopfler and Emmylou Harris, All the Road Running. Double LP on Mercury, 4,000 copies at the first. Looks like it's going to be on a color vinyl. That's cool. Transparent? Smoky. Bruce Kulick. Okay, and it looks like it's a yellow and a blue, like a neon yellow and a baby blue, or like a lemonade yellow. Culture Factory, 1,500 copies. It's an exclusive. Never released on vinyl. Redesigned with new art and remastered for Kiss fan base. The same concept we've done with the Eric Carr solo releases. Thank God it's not Eric Carr this time. I would have lost it. Kiss influenced artwork, so it's the Crazy Crazy Nights cover. And CD 700, it looks like a record. Mark Lanigan, Bubblegum Original Draft, Double LP, Beggar's Bank with 1,500 copies of exclusive. First time the original draft version of Bubblegum has ever been available. Pressed on white vinyl, double album been beautifully mastered. Last Dinner Party, The Scythe, live from the Pyre. 7-inch vinyl, looks like it's one. That's an interesting look. Island, 2,500 copies the first. There you go. Yusef Lateef, A Light Upon the Lake, live at the Jazz Showcase. Triple LP, Resonance Records, 1,800 copies, and it's exclusive. Anything cool here? Not that I can see. And when I say nothing cool, I mean like colorway. Lemonhead's Creator LP on Tang, 3,000 copies at the first. Nothing. Adrienne Lenker, live at the Revolution Hall, Triple LP 4AD, 3,000 copies at exclusive. Standard black vinyl. John Lennon, Love Meditation remixes. Triple LP UMR, 4,500 copies at the first. 3 LP set produced by Sean Ono Lennon. Available on I think that's the typo. Iridescent Pearl Arctic 180 gram transparent vinyl and a triple gatefold lilac mirror cardboard sleeve. 9 reimagined meditation mixes of his Lennon's 1970 classic ballad Love from the album John Lennon Plastic Ono Band. Side B on LP3 features 9 unique 1.8 second mantras that play continuously on the vinyl's run-out grooves to create infinite loops. Follow the release of 9 reimagined meditation mixes of Peace and Love Anthem Mind Games on vinyl via that Holy hell. Word soup. I don't know. That's weird, but whatever. Les Nubians, Makeda remixes, 12-inch single, 1,500 copies on Rhino, exclusive, okay. James Brandon Lewis, Those Are the Soulful Days, LP, Tau Forms, 500 copies. Limited regional. And nothing else, okay. Lil Peep. This one I might grab just to grab it, because that's crazy. I remember when Lil Peep passed. I remember his come up, like the rise and all that stuff. I remember my buddies listening to him and all that. 10-year anniversary of Crybaby. Looks like it's going to be on some sort of special marbled or whatever. I don't know. AWOL, 3,000 copies. That's cool. Carberry, Baby Lil Jeep yesterday. Yes. Okay. Abby Lincoln, that's him. Craft Recordings, 2,000 copies and exclusive. The rare mono mix of the Abby Lincoln 1957 classic album. Okay. Lacquers are cut from the original tapes by Kevin Gray. Okay. Cool. Lil Feet Deluxe Edition. Double LP Rhino, 3,000 copies and exclusive. 1971 debut album. Releasing as a double vinyl set exclusively for Record Store Day. AAA cut from the original master tape. Bonus disc of previously unreleased alternate versions and outtakes from early recording sessions. That's cool. Living Legends, The Gathering. Legendary Music, 1,000 copies. This is a limited regional. Murs is in there. Damn. That's cool. Nice. I hope that's not AI, but I don't know. The Locust, Buzzkill. Label 51, 800 copies, limited regional. Okay. Cool. London Suede coming up at the BBC. LP Demon Records, 1,500 copies exclusive. Previous unreleased studio takes as well. Okay. Look Outside Your Window. Titled same on Loyal. Or I don't know. You see it. 2,300 copies. Oh, it's just Look Outside Your Window. I'm an idiot. It's basically, it seems like it's just like a spin-off of Slipknot. Oh wait, this has never been released before. That's crazy. Demi Lovato Frequency, 7-inch vinyl, Island, 4,000 copies. The first. And another remix. Buttermilk Disc. That looks cool. Lunachecks, We Can Be Worster. Manic Merch, 1,600 copies, and it's an exclusive. Start spreading the news. New York City's premier punk rockers. That's a funny little thing. Anything? I don't know. Cool. Madonna, The Confessions Tour, live from London. Double LP Rhino, 5,700 copies, an exclusive. Pink Purple Splatter. Ziggy Marley. Brightside. Tough Gong worldwide, 4,000 copies and exclusive. New studio album. Recorded at 432 hertz if you're an audio nut for that. Translucent orange. End of the CD with 450 copies. Laura Marling live at Albert Hall, Manchester. Double LP Chrysalis, 1,500 copies at the first. Full live recording. There you go. Cool on that one. Mark Maron, Panicked. Double LP, 800-pound Gorilla Records. 1,000 copies, Adorable Cat. Looking at a headphone jack. 140 gram vinyl. Okay. I see a lot of 180 gram, not a lot of 140. Okay. Bruno Mars collaborations. LP, 11,000 copies exclusive. Nothing else. Matchbook Romance Vision, 7-inch vinyl, Epitaph. 1350 at the first. Mayday Parade, Tales Told by Dead Friends. 10-inch EP, Craft Recordings, 1,500 copies, cool. Translucent orange vinyl, there you go. MC900 featuring Jesus. Welcome to My Dream 35th Anniversary Deluxe Edition. Mick 900 Foot Jesus? I don't know. Double LP Network, 1,500 copies. It's an exclusive. Silver vinyl Deluxe gatefold sleeve with printed inners. Cool. Freddie McGregor. That sounds interesting. Observer Prestige Elite, 1,500 copies. Exclusive. Heavyweight color vinyl. John McLaughlin, music from Abandoned Heights. Impex Records, 450 copies, the limited regional run. Cool. Tate McRae, Hung Up on You. She sounds familiar, I don't know though. 7-inch vinyl, Network, 3,000 copies and exclusive. Guessing it's going to be on a purple. That would be the Smart Neon Violet. Okay. So pretty much purple, you know what I mean. Megadeth, Hidden Treasures. Oh, that's a cool looking one. Not a fan of Megadeth, but that's a cool looking record right there. On Capitol UME, 6,500 copies at the first. First time available on vinyl EP that features 8 tracks with its RSD edition to include 4 extra tracks that are exclusive to Japanese version. That was a weird way to say. For some reason, I don't know. Whatever. So it has a Sex Pistols cover, Alice Cooper, Sabbath. Okay. Melanie B. Hot. LP Picture Disc, UMR Virgin. 2,500 copies at the first. Meshuggah. Destroy, Erase, Improve. Remastered Anniversary Edition. Double LP Reigning Phoenix Music. 1,600 copies as an exclusive. Metallic Finish. Meshuggah Catch 33 Remastered Anniversary. Double LP Reigning Phoenix, 1,600 copies as exclusive. Cool. The Meteors. From Zork with Love, Very Best of the Meteors, 81 to 97. Culture Factory, 1,200 copies and it's an exclusive. That's a cool looking blast record right there. Burst, whatever the fuck they call it. Punk and Rockabilly, 1 LP marbled and 1 red marbled. Did I read that wrong? I don't know. Whatever. Misfits. This one might be a grab. I know Michael Graves is kind of a very controversial person, but I love Dig Up Her Bones. I know it's not on this album, but you know what I mean. Limited edition color vinyl, the long out of print 5th studio album for the Misfits. Saturday Night Screamin' Helena, purple green splatter. I gotta get it. That's cool. Oh, we're already on to the next page. Okay. We're on the last batch. Sorry, I also had a quick snack. A snacky poo or whatever the fuck. I was hungry. But Joni Mitchell, For the Roses. Rhino 3,500 copies, and it's an exclusive. Let's see. Rose color vinyl. The Modern Lover self-titled picture disc, 3,000 copies is an exclusive. 50th anniversary. Wait a minute, what? Most beloved. Oh, what is it called? How do I not know this? I know some stuff, but not everything. But goddamn. Yeah, I've never heard of this. Oh. That's why they're still they're like more of an obscure type of thing. Mama, Welcome to My Blue Sky, The Heart Charm, 12-inch vinyl, polyvinyl. 1,200 copies of exclusive. That's cool. The Mooney Suzuki. People Get Ready, 25th anniversary, double LP, Yep Rock Records, 900 copies of the limited regional. White and black vinyl. Cool. Okay, what is this? Slower pace? Okay. Gabby Moreno, KCRW Morning, Cosmica Artist, 1,000 copies, the limited regional run. Cool. Motley Crue, Livewire EP, 45th anniversary, 12-inch vinyl. Looks like it's like a silvery smoky. Nice. Motorhead, On Parole, Steve Wilson Remix, LP, Rhino, 5,000 copies, an exclusive. Made by Motorhead in 75-76. Featuring Lemmy, Larry Wallace, Phil Taylor, and Lucas Fox. On white and marble vinyl, okay. That's cool. Motorhead, The Lost Tapes, Volume 7. Lemmy's 50th birthday, 1995. 3,000 copies, double LP, BMG. Exclusive. Previously unreleased, Lost Tapes 7th in the live series. Taken from the band's performance at the Whiskey A Go-Go in LA in 95. That's cool. Bob Mould, Body of Song 20th Anniversary Expanded Edition. Yep Rock Records, 900 copies, limited regional. Nothing about a colorway, but cool. The Muff, live at Fort Apache. Omnivore recording, 1,000 copies, the limited regional. It's on opaque yellow. I love opaque yellow vinyl. It always looks so good. Muse Muscle Museum EP. Warner Records, 2,500 copies, an exclusive. Electric Teal vinyl. Muse. 12-inch vinyl EP, Warner Records, 2,500 copies, exclusive. Neon Red. Mute Math. Self-titled, double LP, Rhino 3130. Exclusive. Nothing that... It's a color vinyl, cool. My Life with the Thrill Kill Cult. Sinister Whispers, the Wax Trax remixes. Double LP, 1,750 copies. Wax Trax Records, exclusive. Glow in the Dark cover, special color variant, okay. Arcolos Nakai, Canyon Trilogy Double LP BMG, 1,000 copies of the limited regional. That's cool. Deb Never, figuring this out. 7-inch vinyl, Giant Music, 1,200 copies of exclusive. I don't see a colorway, but cool. New York Dolls. One day it'll please us to remember even this. Double LP Rhino, 3,000 copies, the exclusive. Color vinyl reissued along out of print 2006 reunion album for New York Dolls. That's cool. Ooh, the Ngozi family. Gatecrash 78. Now Again Records. Much love to them, actually. While I'm here, shameless plug, because I love them. I'm actually about to spin this later on. Gangsta Black's Breaking the Law. I also have Skinny Pimps Volume 1 back here, too. But, yeah. 2,000 copies of exclusive Lost Ngozi Family Chrissy Zebi Tembo album. Only ever test pressed. Never commercially released. That's cool. Are they good? 8-page booklet. Is there gonna be anything on colorway? Klaus Nomi. Okay, that's not a name you come across every day. Like, that's Klaus Nomi is pretty much someone I think of like. It's like a if you know kind of situation. He's known, but it's like he's not on the same level as some others. But that's cool. Remixes bundle, Double LV Omnivore. 890 limited regional run. A bundle of 2 LPs, remixes and remixes volume 2. Spine card to make this a rare piece. Okay. Orchestral Maneuvers in the Dark Archive volume 1, 81 to 90. UMR Virgin Polydor label group, 3,000 copies of the first. 6 years after its first issue, it makes its vinyl debut. Why do we need this? Anderson .Paak Malibu 10th anniversary 7-inch box set. OBE ape shit. 1,000 copies and exclusive. I'm guessing it's gonna be on pink from what this looks like, but whatever. No. 10 years of the fan love critic acclaimed album Malibu from Anderson .Paak. Never heard this album, but I might. Special edition 7-inch box set. Yeah, no, that's 7-inch vinyl box set. And a custom boxed out of the beach cooler. That's cool. Panda Bear Sonic Boom Graveyard Lucky Charm. 7-inch vinyl Domino Record Co. 900 a limited regional focus. 2 new songs from the Panda Bear Sonic Boom 2026 exclusive. Cool. Oh god, that threw me off for a second. I'm like, huh? Paper Route Illuminati, self-titled, double LP, Paper Route Empire, 1,000 copies of limited regional. Oh, hell. Paper Route Illuminati is a compilation album from the label founded by late Memphis legend Young Dolph, and home to equally iconic Key Glock. Okay. Additional artist. Red Snake Eyes and Galaxy vinyl. Gatefold jacket. Empire and Young Dolph. Young Dolph Key Glock Paper Route. What? Oh, buy Paper Route Empire Young Dolph. So I'm guessing that's Young Dolph. And then Young Dolph Key Glock. Whatever. I don't know. You see stuff in here, you know it. Key Glock sounds familiar though. Paramore, All We Know Is Fallen Deluxe. Double LP, 7,000 copies is exclusive. Deluxe edition of the classic debut album from Paramore. Original album featuring the tracks Pressure, Emergency, My Heart. Bonus LP featuring the first ever vinyl release of the rare Summer Tick EP. Original release in 2006. Okay. That's cool. Charlie Patton, Primeval Blues, Rags, and Gospel. That one might be a grab. Shinichi Entertainment, I think. 1,500 copies and exclusive. but cool. Pavement, Perfect Sound Forever, 10-inch EP, Matador, 2,000 copies at exclusive. First ever repress of the 1991 Pavement Cult Classic EP, Perfect Sound Forever. I don't see any colorway, but cool. Oh, hell. I had to look for a second. I was like, what? Peaches, No Lube So Rude, 12-inch picture disc. Ugh. Kill Rock Stars label, 900 copies of limited regional. Interesting. Pearl Jam, what the fuck? React Respond Dark Matter tour photographed by Jeff Whitman with exclusive live 7-inch. So, I'm so confused, but whatever. Cool. Pepper, Given It. On Law Records, 2,000 copies of the first album, Given It, originally released in 2000. First released on their own label, Law Records, in 2003. Opaque rubber ducky colored vinyl. Gigi Perez, live from Vivo Discover. 7-inch vinyl, 4,000 copies of the first. Mike Peters of The Alarm, Feel Free, 21st Century Recording Company, 1,000 copies of the limited regional. Includes hidden bonus track previously only available on the 96 US release. Tom Petty and the Heartbreakers, July 16th, 78. Paradise Theater, Boston, Massachusetts. That's a weird looking colorway, but I love it. On UME, 8,000 copies. It's exclusive. Phoenix United, Rhino, 3,500 copies. It's an exclusive. Iconic debut from Phoenix. Anything crazy? Crystal Clear vinyl. Okay. Phoenix Alphabetical, 3,500 copies, Rhino exclusive. Is this another silver vinyl? There we go. Fonte and Eric Robeson, Ty Galero, Foreign Exchange Music, 1,000 copies, the limited regional. Any true hip-hop or R&B fan knows the name Fonte. Okay. Neo Soul, the first ever vinyl issue. Pink Floyd. Hello. Oh god, that's gonna be about $100. I guarantee you. It's Pink Floyd and at the 4LP set, live from Los Angeles Sports Arena 75. 15,000 copies exclusive. And then 16 live recordings captured by the renowned bootlegger Mike Millard at the band's legendary Los Angeles Sports Arena concert. Lovingly restored and remastered by the acclaimed producer and musician Steve Wilson on clear vinyl. Raving and Drooling, there we go. That's crazy that they're using the old school names too. That's cool. So we got Shine on You Crazy Diamond. Oh, hold on. We have Raving and Drooling and You Gotta Be Crazy. That's Sheep and Pigs. I think, yeah, Sheep and then Pigs. Now we have Shine on You Crazy Diamond, pretty much. Okay, that Have a oh god, it's either Gilmore or Waters singing, I'm guessing. Then we have pretty much Dark Side. It's weird seeing Dark Side broken up this much. And then we have Echoes. Okay, there's the double CD set, so that'll be good. The CD is 7,100 copies. I'll probably get the CD of it if I'm going to be honest. But that is awesome. Pink Panthers, Girl Like Me, 7-inch vinyl, 2,000 copies, an exclusive. Feature the original track along with the reimaginings by Kaytranada and Oakloo. Masterclass in Your Own Production famously flipped samples from Basement Jackson's Romeo. Okay. I don't see anything about a colorway, but I'm guessing it's going to be like a red, maybe? Maybe. Pixies live in New York. Double LP Demon Records, 2,500 copies, and it's an exclusive. Any colorway? One green, one yellow. There we go. Robert Plant, Saving Grace, All That Glitters with Susie Diane. 12-inch vinyl EP, None Such, 3,500 copies, and exclusive. Continuation of Plant's Saving Grace album that features collaboration with Susie Diane and a band. Okay, 4 new studio recordings. That's cool. Polo G Hall of Fame. Legacy Recordings, 2,550 copies, and at the first. Has collaborations with Lil Wayne, Lil Durk, Rod Wave, and more. Porcupine Tree, We Lost the Skyline, Transmission, 3,500 copies, is exclusive. Sought after in-store performance of them from 2007. Crystal Clear Vinyl. Power Station, Raw Power, live at the Spectrum, Philadelphia. Triple LP, 2,500 copies, and it's exclusive. Cool. Primal Scream, 1987 EPs, Rhino, 3,500 copies, and exclusive 2 EPs. Taken from the debut album Sonic Flower Groove. Features covered versions of The Who and The Shadows of the Night. Okay. Prince Buster, Blue Beat label presents Prince Buster on tour. It's an exclusive, and then the Blue Beat label. Originally released 60 years ago in 1967. Almost, yeah. John Prine, okay. Found Dogs, Oh Boy Records, 2,000 copies, is exclusive. John Prine BBC Sessions, Rhino, 7,100 copies, is exclusive. 140 gram black vinyl. I love this song. Very important in today's day and age. Professor Longhair, Last Mardi Gras. Double LP, Rhino, 2,500 copies. Studio recordings from Baton Rouge and Memphis in 71 and 72. Unreleased till 71. First appearance on LP. Okay. Pacifier. Normal Isn't, and then Live. BMG, 2,500 copies at the first. Yeah. Fronted by Maynard James Keenan. I am doing a deep dive on Perfect Circle. That is going to be one of the deep dives coming soon. I have that, Twisted, and then Patty Riley and a couple others already in the works. It looks like it's going to be on a red. Nice. The Red Krishna Temple, London. Self-titled, Dark Horse, 1,500 copies, and it's in an orange. Out of print since 93, released on Dark Horse imprint for the first time. Nice. Corinne Bailey Ray, live at Webster Hall, New York. Capitol Records, 2,500 copies. And at the first, and it's on this lovely lavender-looking vinyl. Richie Blackmore's Rainbow. Okay. Live from Combs, 1976. Triple LP Demon Records, 1,200 copies. That is exclusive. First ever vinyl release of this concert. Translucent red, yellow, and blue for the triple. That's cool. Ma Rainey with Ma Rainey's Black Bottom. Damn. Okay. The same one that Shanichi Entertainment. 1,500 copies of exclusive. First real blues singer to record her performances, and her performances in the early 20s distinguish her from the other early female blues vocalists. Okay. 100 years later, she's still recognized one of the greatest figures. Yep. Yeah, No Papa Blues, Black Eyed Blues Take 1, Ma Rainey's Black Bottom. Booze and Blues from 24. Blues, Oh Blues. Sleep Talking Blues, Lucky Rock Blues. Georgia Cakewalk, Don't Fish in My Sea, Stackley Blues, Shave and Dry Blues. Ton of cool stuff. Ramones, live in San Francisco, double LP, Rhino, 6,000 copies of exclusive. 140 gram neon pink vinyl, double LP, nice. Rolling Stones. I saw this. I kind of have a problem with it, even though I love Stones. They just repressed this not that long ago to US one or whatever the fuck. High Tides Green Grass Japanese edition. It's an import on. I call it Abco. I don't care. Music and Records Inc. 3,500 copies exclusive. US edition is comprised of 12 of their hits, including #1 singles I Can't Get a Satisfaction, Get Off My Cloud. Japanese vinyl edition is pressed on 180 gram vinyl. Features exclusive Japanese packaging, written entirely in Japanese, with an authentic replica of the original artwork. Gatefold jacket and original 8-page booklet. Cover art, liner notes, OBI strip, and actual LP, all printed in Japanese. It's cool, but, like, I'll tell you straight up, if this shit isn't, like, under $35, I don't think anyone should get it. Honestly, it sounds stupid, but yeah. Oh, sweet fuck. We have the RSD3 mini turntable. Of course, they got Beatles last time. Now they got Stones. They're just doing the whole British invasion, ain't they? Next is The Who. 2,500 copies, 16... Okay. Rolling Stones RSD3 mini turntable shows exclusive artwork, comes with a matching storage crate that holds up to 16 3-inch singles. Start filling that crate. This is a special release. Okay. Also includes 6 3-inch Rolling Stone singles. Get Off My Cloud, Honky Tonk, Women Play With Fire, Heart of Stone, Mother's Little Helper, Have You Seen Your Mother Baby Standing in the Shadow? That's cool, but goddamn, is it stupid. And then we have Get Off My Cloud. I think I actually have the original one. 1,500 copies. Cool. I have this. I got so lucky to find this one. The normal 7-inch. Goddamn. I do not have this one. On normal. I don't have that one either. I think I have Mother's Little Helper without the cover, but cool. Same with this one. I don't have the cover. Romeo Void. Best of Romeo Void Live. 81 to 85. Double LP Liberation Hall. 1,200 copies, and it's exclusive. The Mighty Rutherman Strike Back Volume 2. LP Cardinal Bulletproof. 500 copies is the first. Strike Back. You've got a friend with a little help from my friends. Waiting on a friend. I thought there was going to be another friend in here. Roll what it sound like. 12-inch vinyl EP, giant music style that copies the limited regional run. 12-inch EP, 6 tracks, unreleased demos, stripped down recordings, cool. Runt with Todd Rundgren, okay. Necessary Cosmic Frenzy, Rhino, 3,000 copies, it's an exclusive. First ever solo Todd Rundgren performance captured at Philadelphia's legendary Sigma Sound Studios in '71. Ow, pinched my cheek. Light blue vinyl. RZA and Juice Crew. Bobby Digital presents the Juice Crew. 36 Chambers LLC. DNA Music Hitmaker. You get the idea. 2,000 copies, an exclusive. Anything crazy in here? Oh my god, the one-of-one cover album variant. They did this before. That's cool. RZA, Various Artists, The Man with the Iron Fist, Motion Picture Soundtrack. Same kind of stuff, 2,000 copies. Is this a one-of-one thing too? No. But cool. St. German Remixes. Double LP, Rhino. Looks like it says 10th Anniversary African Project Remix. 1,500 copies. Colored double vinyl gathering remixes and alternate versions. That's cool. Ryuichi Sakamoto featuring Danceries, End of Asia. Gearbox, 1,500 copies, an exclusive. Global release. First ever global release, and first time on vinyl since its release in Japan only in '82. Okay. 180 gram black vinyl. Adam Sandler. They're all gonna laugh at you. Warner Records, 2,000 copies, and it's an exclusive on orange vinyl. Of course, it has at a medium pace. Michael Schechner Group. The best of live MSG 80 to 84. Chrysalis, 2,000 copies an exclusive. That's a cool looking blue and red splatter. Gil Scott Heron, Reflections, LP, Culture Factory, 1,700 copies an exclusive. It looks like it's on like a grape colored vinyl. What did I call it? Purple Marble Effect. I was like, I didn't know if they would call it purple or grape or whatever. Everyone has their own opinions of it. And then there's a CD, 700 copies. Sex Pistols, if you're a fan of Sex Pistols, my brother is. I'm going to tell him about this one. Jubilee, 25th Anniversary Edition. On pink vinyl, UMR, 3,000 copies is the first. Also marks the half centenary of the... Okay. 2002 Singles Collection celebrating Sex Pistols' 25th Anniversary and Elizabeth II's Golden Jubilee. Okay. Oh, that's cool. Labby Seafray, I might get this one. Crying, Laughing, Loving, Lying, Expand Edition. Demon Records, 1,800 copies and exclusive. Yep. Nice. That's cool. That's a maybe. Any colorway? The Sisters of Mercy, the first, last, and always Japanese edition. Rhino, 3,000 copies, and it's an exclusive. Anything crazy? Although the unique mix is used to CD edition in 1988, LP will be the first time this mix will be available in vinyl outside of Japan. It'll also be remastered from a new transfer of the original Japan production master. That's cool. Skid Row, live at the Moscow Music Peace Festival. 12-inch picture disc, 2,800 copies and exclusive. Never before released 6-track live EP from their tour in 89 on 12-inch picture disc vinyl. Oh, Sleep Token Caramel. It's like a foil outline. 12-inch vinyl, the first. Liquid filled. Ew. Yucky. Only available in Japan previously. Flint. Untitled Albini Rough Mixes. 12-inch vinyl, touch and go, 2,500 cop, 2,150. RSC exclusive. Snarky Puppy, live at Ground Up Music Festival. God damn, almost 2 hours of this shit. Damn, 2 hours total. Damn. Ground Up Music, 2,000 copies and exclusive. Anything cool? I don't know. Sun Volt. We haven't even gotten to various artists. We're only in S. Sound Signal Serenades. Transmit Sound, 30 Tigers, 2000 at the first. Sun Volt's latest album, done a blue vinyl. Sonic Youth Diamond Seeds as a washing machine. Weird. Geffen, 3,500 copies and at the first. 32 live performances. What? Huh. On white vinyl as well. Spacey Jane live at the Horden Pavilion in Sydney, 2025. Double LP Concord 1275 at the first. Spacey Jane played their biggest Australian headline show to date with 3 sold-out nights at the legendary Horn Pavilion. Band recorded and filmed the performance and its live album from the show. Bruce Springsteen live from Ashbury Park 24. 5 LP, 60-50 copies, and then the exclusive. And the triple CD, damn, that's a big one. Billy Squier, Tell the Truth Deluxe, double LP, Flatrion recordings, 900 copies of limited regional. First time vinyl edition of Billy Squier's return to form, a Back to Basics album. Bonus content herein. 2 song extensions and 3 additional songs. Nice. Squirrel Nut Zippers. Roasted Right Expanded Edition. Modern Harmonic. 1,500 copies is the first. Nice. SRC? Milestones? How have I never heard of this? Yeah, how have I never heard of this? This is weird. This one might be a snag as well. What is it on? It's on Jackpot, okay. Stalk Forest Group, St. Cecilia, Electro Recordings. Double P right Steely Dan, Alive in America. Double LP Rhino, 4,000 copies of exclusive. First time on vinyl, Steely Dan's first official live album, Alive in America. 180 gram black vinyl. Rod Stewart, Alternate Atlantic Crossing, 3,000 copies of its exclusive. Tidal Wave vinyl. Is it just Alternate Atlantic? Okay, that makes sense. I'm an idiot. Stone Temple Pilots, live at Rolling Rock 2001. Burping. Rhino 4,000 is exclusive. Oh, it's a bit of chapter in Grudge History. The Stranglers Rarities. These sound familiar. I don't know though. Rhino 3000 is an exclusive on White Purple Splatter. Stray Cats, Rumble and Brixton live on that kind of vinyl. That's cool. Double LP 2,000 copies. Nice. Billy Strings, Tiny Desk, 12-inch vinyl EP. On Reprise, 7,000 copies of exclusive. Nice. Joe Strummer and the Mescalardos. Or Mescalardos, I don't know. Global A Go-Go, Dark Horse, Double LP, 2,500 copies. Sugar. File under Easy Listening, the Singles Collection. 3 12-inch vinyl, BMG, 1,200 copies. Intended to be the partner to the RSD Black Friday 4LP set for Copper Blue. Features the original singles and Original Glory. Some on 12-inch vinyl for the first time. I keep seeing shit, I swear. Swamp Dog gets his pool painted. 2,500 copies, Joyful Noise Recordings. Cool. The Sword, 4 songs, 12-inch vinyl EP on Kamado, 5,500 copies that is exclusive. First ever recorded document by the stoner rock legend Sword. Never been available on vinyl or streaming services. Only available on CD or at the band. Okay. Nice. Oh, wow. I might get this. I've been trying to find this album. Masayoshi Takanaka. I'm bad with names, I'm sorry. All of me. On a beautiful blue vinyl. Universal Music Japan, 2,500 copies of exclusive. That is cool. I've heard of this album, I don't think I've ever fully listened to it. I thought Mambo No. 5 was by Lou Bega. I've seen this. Yep, same guy. Masayoshi Takanaka on guitar. On Victor. 2,500 copies of exclusive. 2026 special edition on deep blue colored vinyl. Talking Heads, CBS, Columbia demos. Double LP Rhino, 7,000 copies and exclusive. Anything cool? Cecil Taylor Hunt. Fragments, the complete 1969 Sal Playel concerts. Triple LP 1550 Elemental Music Records exclusive. The Tears. Here come the Tears. Craft Recording 1350 exclusive. It's on clearish vinyl. Tears debut album original release on... I don't know how to say that. But you know what I mean. Press and color vinyl. Teenage Fan Club and Jad Fair. Words of Wisdom and Hope. LP and a 7-inch. Merge Records. 1,000 copies at the first. Thievery Corporation. Woo! Tired as hell. 2 hours on this shit. Culture of Fears looks like it's on a black and a red, but the black looks weird. 2,000 copies and it's an exclusive. With a new etching on side D, okay. Thin Lizzy, live in Cleveland, 76. Double LP, UMR Vertigo, 4,000 copies at the first. Band at a peak of their powers, okay. It's a double clear, we get it. Third Eye Blind, rarity the first draft. Rhino, 3090 exclusive. Anything crazy? Translucent Emerald Vinyl. Nice. Charles Tolliver All Stars Right Now and Then. LP, Strata East Records, 1250 and exclusive. Anything crazy on this one? Not that I can see. T-Rex, Songs from Mark. Demon Records, 2,500 copies at exclusive. Nothing crazy here. TV Girl, Night in Question, French Exit Outtakes. Blissful Serenity Industries LLC, 6,000 copies at exclusive. Demo-esque State, unfinished songs considered abandoned during the legendary French Exit Sessions. Okay. Cool. McCoy Tyner, The Seeker, double LP, Red Records, 1,200 copies at the first. Unreleased record that hand-numbered and limited edition. Okay. Nice. U-Roy, Feel Jaw Spirit. U-Roy Meets the Aggravators, Sound System, 1,000 copies, limited regional. Anything crazy? Nothing I can see. Ultravox, the remixes, LP Crystal, 1,300 copies, and exclusive. Ugh. Various artists, DJ Coco. Coco, I don't know. Cubit 45 box set, curated by DJ Coco, Koso, aka Shimokita. 5 7-inch vinyl, Mr. Bongo, 1,200 copies and exclusive. Various artists, You'll Never Eat Fast Food Again, double LP, drive-through RC exclusive. Crazy Splatter. Here's some of the stuff it has. Newfound Glory. Alistair Caught Inside, Cousin Oliver, RX Bandits, 12 Gallons. K-Pop Demon Hunter soundtrack from the Netflix film Hunter X Edition. That's a crazy looking splatter right there. 10,000 copies on Republic exclusive. Special effect vinyl featuring cover art by official K-Pop Demon Hunter's visual dev artist, Marion Bourdin. Fold out poster, sticker sheet, and 3 snapshot cards. 3 of 12 versions. Okay. Jazz Dispensary. Magia Brasileira. Yes, yep, Brazil. Craft recording, 4,000 copies of exclusive. And that's a cool looking, like, muddy green look. We have Don Ramal, Raul de Souza. Couple cool ones. Tell Me You Love Me, tribute to Fleetwood Mac. Double LP craft recording, 1,500 copies at the first. On this, like, deep blue look. That's cool. Translucent Sea Blue. Metal Machine Music, Power to Consume, Volume 2, Legacy Recordings, 1,000 copies. That's the limited regional. Let me guess, it's like a white and black. Maybe? I don't know. Undertale 10-year anniversary remixes. Undertale's 10 years old? God, I feel older now. Monster Cat, Faraga Records, 1,000 copies the first. Cool. I feel old. Operation Irie, Law Records, 2,000 copies at the first. Opaque white vinyl. Panama Latin Treasure is Tamayo Records, 1,500 copies and exclusive. Rare and carefully curated selection from Panama's what is it? Golden Era Music. Okay. Power Pop, American Power Pop for Now Generation. Nice. Soul Jazz Records presents. One red. 2,000 copies, Soul Jazz Records exclusive. Rock and Roll Doctor, Lowell George Tribute. Double LP Omnivore, 1,300 copies. That is the first. That's pretty cool. Laser etched art on side 4. K-pop Demon Hunters. That's weird. So I'm guessing this is another version of it. Salad Days, music from the documentary film. Hello Goodbye Records. 1,000 copies, the limited regional. An NFT is embedded in the vinyl. Boo, NFTs. I thought those were dead. I thought NFT were dead and gone. My Soul is Lost. Unknown and Forgotten Rural American Musicians. That's cool. Jalopy Records. 1,000 copies, the first. Old Time Music. This is crazy. 5,078 records. That's crazy. So what I'm saying is during the late 20s and 30s, treasure trove of music was recorded for Market and Mania to get their ghastly groovy hands on it. That is crazy. W.A. Lindsay and Alvin Condor. W.A. What is it? Okay. West Virginia Ramblers. Uncle Bud Walker. That's cool. This has to be a pickup, probably. Various artists, Stacks Killer Bees, Craft Recordings, 2,000 copies. 14 cuts include Eddie Floyd, Booker T, Barcase. Okay. You have a good bit. Soul Jazz Records presents Studio One Sound. Double LP Soul Jazz, 2,000 copies is the exclusive. Video Game Lo-Fi Pokemon Lullabies Deluxe Editions by Kuraga Records. 1,500 copies and exclusive. Westbound Sound, Single-Minded Westbound Records, curated by RC Volume 3. ORG Music, 1,000 copies, a limited regional. That's cool. Van Halen, live in New Haven, Connecticut, 86. Double LP, 5,000 copies on Rhino, exclusive. Anything Crazy, clear vinyl. The Verlaines, Ready to Fly, School Kid Record, 500 copies. Limited regional. Opaque color vinyl. Violet Femmes, Blind Leading the Naked. On like a lemonade looking. 1,350 copies on Craft. Cool. Bunny Walker, Rock and Groove. Solomonic Productions, Dubshot Records, 1,000 copies. The first. Nice. Mal Waldron, Stardust and Starlight Live at the Jazz Showcase, Double LP, Resonance Records, 1,800 copies and it's exclusive. Stardust and Starlight Live at the Jazz Showcase, previously unissued recording of the enigmatic piano icon Mal Waldron, captured live at Joe Siegel's Jazz Showcase. 180 grand Double LP set. The Walker Brothers, Night Flights, Legacy recording, 1,900 copies and it's exclusive. Nothing else. Jerry Jeff Walker, Navajo Rug 35th anniversary. I love that color, orange brown. Deep orange, yep. Ween, Europe 90, 3LP Rhino, 7,000 exclusive. That's cool. Weezer, 1192. Ernest Jennings Record Co., 3,000 copies at the first. Okay. Weezer founding member and original bassist Matt Sharp, while working on a series of lost albums from the cutting room floor of his creative life, stumbled upon a curious multi-track of analog tape. That's cool. Scott Weiland live. Label Scott Weiland, 2,000 copies, and it's exclusive. Cool, I'm guessing it's on a neon bluish. Paul Weller, When Your Garden's Overgrown, Boy About Town, Weller at the BBC Volume 2, 7-inch vinyl, Parlophone Warner, 1,000 copies of limited regional black vinyl. Ike White, Changin' Times, Rhino, 3,000 copies of exclusive, 50th anniversary of his only full-length studio album, Changin' Times. What? Music producer Jerry Goldstein originally recorded the album from within the walls of Folsom State Prison, where Ike was serving a life sentence, where the musical prodigy spent his time writing and performing alongside fellow inmates. That is crazy. The Who, a quick one. On orange and green, UMR Polydor, 5,000 copies in at the first. Cool. And these are extras. Buster Williams Pinnacle, Time Traveler, recording 1,500 copies, exclusive. It looks like it's damn near 50 years old plus. That's cool. Brian Wilson on tour. Oglio Entertainment, 2,000 copies, and it's an exclusive. It looks like a Jawbreaker. Brian Wilson Imagination LP on Rhino, 3,500 copies and exclusive. First time on vinyl as well. Wire, Read and Burn 03, Pink Flag, 1,000 copies, the limited regional. Cool. Wisp, If Not Winter, the demos, live version, 12-inch vinyl EP, Music Soup, Interscope Records, 1,500 copies exclusive. Marshmallow Opaque White Vinyl, that's cool. Wiz Khalifa, 10th anniversary of Khalifa. Real Gone Music, 1,500 copies, that's exclusive. It never came out physical in any format. I hate when artists do this. Tan Vinyl, 2,250 copies, okay. Wolf Alice, Spotify Live Room, 7-inch vinyl, RCA 1,000 copies, limited regional, okay. Cool. Corey Wong and the Green Screen Band, 1,200 copies, an exclusive. It looks like it's on this like sea glass marble green vinyl. Nice. Donovan Woods, Not a Greatest Hits Volume 2, Sea Blue Vinyl. Metwell Inc., 1,400 copies, and it's exclusive. X-Mal Deutschland, Peel Sessions, double LP, 4AD, 1,000 copies, a limited regional. XTC, Live Booth, Live at Emerald City, 81, double LP, Ape House, 2,500 copies, exclusive. Anything crazy? No. Exhibit, Restless, Loud Records, 1,500 copies, and exclusive, and that's a cool looking colorway. Yes, Tales from Topographic Tours, triple LP, Rhino, 3,500 copies, and exclusive. That's cool. Christopher Young, Sinister soundtrack. What did I say? Haxon, 500 copies of limited regional. That's on this like reddish vinyl. That's weird. Cool. Neil Young and the Chrome Hearts live album. Double LP reprise 6,000 at the first. Nice. Zero Basone. Never Say Never. Wake One, 3,000 copies exclusive. First full-length album, Never Say Never for the first time on vinyl. Blue vinyl, and the photo card set. And that's it! Oh my god. So, that list is stacked. I say it every year that they cook, but I fear they cooked with this one again. But also, for Record Store Day, available at possibly a select few locations. We're going to see how it is. For possibly a select few locations, there will be a CKR release for Record Store Day. Not a like this, it's not going to be a wide release. It's going to be, like, very small, very local. I gotta see what I'm gonna do, because there's a couple things I could do. It could be with Pre-Baptist, it could be with Text File Editor, because Cemetery, it could be a big compilation. I don't know how I'm feeling, but I will let you know when the time gets closer, because it's till April 18th. We are over 2 months away from it. So, be ready for that, and I'll see you later. Take care.